In this video, I explore the possibility of non-personal forces making the traders take the trades they know they are not supposed to take. I entitled it, "The Devil on Your Shoulder." This does not mean I believe in the devil. I use the expression devil on your shoulder metaphorically as a pointer towards the reality of being influenced by forces that emerge from a source other than our own minds. And now I'm going to switch from my voice to the electronic voice of Siri. It makes recording my videos much easier.
In video number 3, entitled Gotta Kill St. Paul, and videos number 12 and number 13, I've discussed the phenomenon I call St. Paul trading. It is a bizarre, utterly nonsensical behavioral pattern, and yet, many times, I have found myself in its grip as I was trading the market. The utter idiocy of the trading behavior that this pattern engenders is about entering the trades you know you are not supposed to enter. Up to now, I've been thinking about this way of functioning as emerging only from my own mind. I've been thinking that it is only my own mind that, from time to time, destroys my profits accumulated in a week or two in one or two idiotic trades. What made me think that perhaps there is more to it was what a great trader, David Paul, said in one of his seminars. Here is what he said.
Those of you that have been trading for a while will know that sticking to a simple set of trading rules is an awful lot easier to talk about than to do. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay? And as if there's little devils on your shoulders shouting at you to do the wrong thing.
When I heard David Paul talking about the devil on your shoulder forcing traders to make idiotic losing trades, I started thinking, perhaps there are some non-personal forces that engender the behavior described by St. Paul in Romans chapter 7 verse 15. In Romans chapter 7 verse 15, St. Paul says, "I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do." In Romans chapter 7 verse 17, St. Paul says, "It is no longer I who does it, but the sin that is alive in me." By saying this, he points to the spiritual reality of sin which drives his insane behavior. Metaphorically speaking, he points toward the devil on his shoulder. Is there any other source of the idea that our behaviors are driven by powerful non-personal forces? As it turns out, there is. Carl Jung, the most famous psychiatrist, used to make a distinction between the personal unconscious and collective unconscious forces driving human behavior. As much as the personal aspect of the human unconscious forces can be potentially dealt with, at least to some extent, the collective non-personal unconscious forces seem to be outside of conscious personal control. Jung believed that the whole of human history has been driven by powerful non-personal psychic forces over which humanity has no control whatsoever. He believed that wars were psychic phenomena. In the lead-up to World War I, Carl Jung had around 12 violent visions, including a boot stepping on a European city, and a sea of blood sweeping across Europe stopping at the Alps. He also heard a voice assuring him that the visions were completely real, and that they will come to pass. St. Paul talks about sin forcing him to do what he does not want to do. Jung speaks about powerful non-personal forces driving the whole of human history. Buddha speaks about the forces of Mara that were trying to prevent him from becoming enlightened. Can you see why I decided to record this video? Do you think that traders also struggle with some non-personal forces which operate totally outside of their conscious control? All I can say is that countless times, I have found myself in the situation depicted by the image I'm showing you below, and countless times, I experienced psychological pain resulting from a major loss when this powerful rat trap snapped.